Family Farm Guy here, and this is the Lizard Combi Plus by JmGarcia on Farming Simulator 22. It's for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console. I'm on PS5 here on the Georgia Farms map for this test and demonstration of this cultivator plow combination tool. 18.01 megabytes download, 12 slots on console. You'll find it under Tools and Cultivators. And here it is. Notice the description up top left corner. It's different than the other ones. This one says Combi Plus is designed to do two jobs at the same time depending on the function you choose. You will have the function of plow and cultivator or only cultivators. So we have choices. Now, be aware 500 horsepower is the recommended required horsepower to operate this particular piece of equipment. So it is quite power hungry. 5 meter working width. It's on there twice because it does two functions, I think. 11 mile per hour working speed. So that's actually pretty quick for a cultivator, which is usually 9 miles per hour as you see here. So it is pretty good. I can't complain about the speed, really. Now, wheel brands. We do have a number of choices for wheel brands for those who care. BKT, Michelin, Trelleborg, Vredestein, and BKT. BKT, you can change Michelin and Trelleborg. There's a couple of styles as well. This one is nice. And then Vredestein is what it is. Now, all these, this configuration here is just cosmetic, just so you know. It doesn't actually do anything. This will function. I will show you where you choose to between the functions, but this one you can have an angular roller, a flat, angular, or curved angle for the front roller. It does not serve as a rolling function. It's just part of the mod. Disc style, we have smooth or serrated. Again, this is just only cosmetic. Rear rollers, we have smooth, angular, or curved angle rollers. Again, these are purely cosmetic and do not affect the operation of the machine. Now here is functions. This is what actually switches it between dual and single function. Right now, default is plow and cultivator, which we have one of and what I've been testing. You can also pick only cultivator. If you do not wish to plow your field first, you can have only cultivator. Now the speed and power requirements do not change between these two functions, so it's up to you which one you want to pick. You can always change it again in a repair spot if you want to add or subtract that function. So far, none of these options have cost any money, if you have noticed. Even the tires. Now, colors. We have a number of color choices. Chassis color. We have a plethora of colors all over everywhere, and one of them is a chrome color, which is nice, although I find these, and there's lots of mods that have this color choice, I just find it's dark. But if you like it, it's there. That's the only chrome one I think there is. And then we have standard palette of colors, $500 there. If we move down to color tools, let's pick something here, Citadel, and there we go. So those are the tools, $500 there. So this is where your cost is coming in, $500. That's your hydraulic rams. Roller colors, we can make that this color, $500 there. And rims, you can choose a color for the rims, $500 there. So you can actually add $2,500 to the price if you want to change all the colors up. Right, now this is the base standard one, right out of the box, no options chosen. If we back up here and attach it, this is how you get it. It has this little animation. It rises up once you attach it, and it's ready for transport. Has some nice movement of the pieces. They kind of move around and everything, so that's kind of neat. Gives a little bit of something interesting when you're transporting. It's not all static all the time. L1 and X will unfold it, and this is the unfolding animation. Very nice. As you can see, I've left my blinker on, left and right blinkers. We don't have reverse, but we have a brake lights. Now let's turn around here and I will show you. We'll go over here. We have the fold lower, allow crate fields, because this one is a plow as well. So if we go do that triangle, I hadn't tried creating a field yet, but let's just do that right now. And there you go. So you can see it's creating field. Turn that off. No longer creates a field. So I have two different kinds of tractors here too. This is obviously a 2-track Fendt base model, 511 horsepower, something like that. Hire a worker. So if you notice, the plow functions in the front, and then the back roller acts, or the back discs act as a cultivator function. Why was that so hard to say? Let's get into the into here, and we'll show you it turning around. Now there is one, I can say issue. One thing that you should be aware of is with the dual function configuration picked on this cultivator, it will leave these little bits of plowed but not cultivated spots at the end of the field, due to the fact that it stops operating when the front hits the edge of the field. As we can see here, the front of the cultivator hit the edge of the field, and then it stopped, lifted, and turned around. Turnaround is perfect. Not too much wasted time or space turning around, so that's fine. Just be aware of this. It's going to leave a little bit of this. It really doesn't, to be quite honest, it makes no difference at all with really much of anything. It's just basically a cosmetic, because once the ground has been plowed, there is actually no at least on console, there is no actual benefit in game of cultivating on top of a plowed field, unless there is one, I guess one thing that some people prefer, and is they find the plowed field rougher, and if you have smaller equipment, perhaps it tends to get knocked around a little bit because it's a little bit bumpy. The cultivated field is much smoother and much easier to plant or seed or do whatever else you might want to do on top of it. So we're just going to let this fellow here run up. This is the cultivator only, no plowing function, and as you see at the end, the front cultivates as well as the back. So I mean, we have, it all functions as a cultivator, and so then you don't get the plowed look at the ends like you do with the other one. Now, I have used an articulated tractor. This is the John Deere base game John Deere at 517 horsepower, and it has no problem operating this to speed, and also the turnaround is fairly efficient, and it's not missing any bits or anything. So and it gets up to the 11 miles per hour without much any problem whatsoever. So very nice. If you like the dual function type plow versus cultivator, yes, and it is a plow. It creates fields. It will get it will remove the needs plowing if you have a needs plowing indicated on your field, if you have that option chosen in your options. And there you go, the Lizard Combi Plus by JmGarcia on Farming Simulator 22. Thank you all for watching, and remember, it's only a game, so till the next one, bye for now.